Busting plastic myths, separating fact from fiction. Busting plastic myths, separating fact from fiction. Plastic is everywhere. It's used in everyday products like water bottles, food containers, and even in the construction of cars and homes. Despite its usefulness, plastic has been controversial for quite some time, and in recent years, it has become one of the most pressing environmental issues. Many people have concerns regarding the safety and sustainability of plastic products, but much of the information out there about plastic is inaccurate or incomplete. In this article, we will be busting some common plastic myths and separating fact from fiction. Myth number 1: all plastic is toxic. One of the most common myths about plastic is that all plastic is toxic. While it is true that some plastics contain harmful chemicals, like phthalates, bisphenol A, PA, and styrene, it is not true of all plastics. It is important to note that not all plastic products are created equal. Plastics used in consumer goods such as food and beverage containers, toys, and cosmetics are strictly regulated by governments to ensure that the products are safe for humans and the environment. Make sure to read the recycling codes found on the bottoms of plastic products. Numbers 1, 2, 4, and 5 indicates that these types of plastics are considered safe for reuse. Myth number 2: biodegradable plastics are the solution to plastic pollution. Biodegradable plastics have been pushed as the solution to plastic pollution and have been labeled as eco-friendly or green plastics. While it is true that biodegradable plastics break down faster than traditional plastics, they are not the silver bullet when it comes to plastic pollution. Biodegradable plastics require specific industrial facilities and certain conditions to break down. The majority of these plastics are not biodegradable in ordinary conditions. What's even more concerning is that manufacturers and consumers may use biodegradable plastics as an excuse to continue the excessive consumption and disposal of plastic products. These materials do not resolve the root of the problem, which lies in the overproduction and unnecessary use of plastic. Myth number 3: plastic bags are the main cause of marine animal deaths. The statement that plastic bags are the leading cause of marine animal deaths is often repeated, but there is a limited amount of data to support this claim. While plastic bags pose a threat to marine wildlife, plastic fishing gear and other debris are responsible for much of the harm to marine animals. Ghost fishing, where abandoned fishing gear continues to trap and kill marine life, is considered the most significant threat to marine animals. Myth number 4: bans on plastic bags and straws are effective. Numerous towns and cities have passed laws prohibiting the use of single-use plastic items like bags, straws, and utensils. While banning single-use plastic products is a step in the right direction, the reality is that legislation alone will not address the plastic waste issue. The best policies take into account prevention first, followed by reduction and recycling, then treatment, and finally laying to rest to avoid the problem. While the banning of single-use plastic products may help raise awareness of the damage caused by plastic waste, the problem is much more extensive than that. Myth number 5: recycling solves the plastic problem. Of course, recycling is an essential component of the global effort to manage plastic waste, but it is not the solution. Recycling offers a feasible method to deal with plastic waste that already exists, but it does nothing to address the problem of overproduction, which leads to the use of ever more virgin plastic. Recycling also has its own set of challenges. The level of plastic being recycled is less than 10% in most countries. Recyclable and non-recyclable plastics are frequently mixed, which makes the process more difficult. Myth number 6: microplastics are not dangerous.